Brainbox has curated a series of capabilities, first and foremost, connecting to the buildings. And once you have that connection, data flows. Curating that data, using it to inform algorithms and train our processes. Once deployed, those capabilities allow a building to be virtualized and positioned in the future. And once we know a future state of the building, there's lots that we can do. The power of prediction allows a building and strategies to be deployed in various ways. Pre-cooling and pre-shedding energy allows the building to operate as a thermal battery, keeping that energy harnessed, avoiding peaks in power demand, floating over peaks as it relates to incremental charges from the grid, all in the spirit of if you can tell the future and operate consistently against that 6 hours in advance with a very high level of precision. There's many strategies that can be deployed to maximize that asset and treat that tenant, treat that customer, or the goods within that in a differentiated way. One of the things we always get asked is, how is your solution and how are your predictive capabilities any different than a sequence of operations and a well-programmed controls infrastructure? They're dramatically different. We don't supplant, we're not trying to replace, we're extending and complementing. Being able to take external data and positioning that with dynamic algorithms allows you to position that building with 99.6% accuracy, knowing the space zone temperature 6 hours in advance. The one constant is that things are always changing amongst buildings, amongst how they're used, how they're occupied, and the energy being forced against that, whether that's solar or the grid interactivity at that given stage. And Brainbox AI uses all of this rich data in order to position a building for its best outcome. At this stage, there's clearly lots of companies that are out there positioning artificial intelligence, generative AI as a differentiator. But you've got to have the credibility. You have to have been built from the beginning with that in mind. Machine learning, neural networks, and now generative AI infuse every aspect of what we do, from the PhDs that are on staff to our association with research and higher education. And most importantly, that expertise coupled with deep HVAC and equipment knowledge allows us to position this predictive learning inside of the built environment for benefit of all stakeholders.